EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, opening round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. On top is Bo Hoag. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Here at the first and ready to get this round underway. How do you handle the 597 yards from the back tee here on the par 5, Frank?
The elevated tee, Rich, tee it high and let it fly. Get it down there far enough though so you can reach this par 5 and 2. There is a little bit of water down the right-hand side. Really, that shouldn't come into play unless you're got into a spot of bother off the tee. But a good drive down there. Hopefully avoid those 11 bunkers that surround this hole. And it's easy to see where the green is because it's right underneath that rock crop behind it.
Oh, way too quick on that one. That's way right. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole. Par 5s too, the other ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Good chance at one.
Oh, that took some guts too. That was a clean strike out of the fairway bunker. And to get it inside 10 feet, some doing.
6 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And that is hopefully a harbinger for the week ahead as he is very quickly to 1 under par. Frank, you need to be a bit of a rock climber just to get to this second tee. 445-yard hole. What a view. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box, is it 9 stories high? It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get.
Frank, this is such a cool venue for a golf tournament out here in Mesquite, Nevada. What a difference from a week ago at Harbortown in South Carolina with those narrow fairways and trees everywhere. Wolf Creek looks like you can let it rip.
That's for sure. I grew up in New Zealand. We didn't have these canyons and wide open spaces, and certainly, the wildlife running around. So for me, I thought it was sort of awe-inspiring, just seeing America's beauty at its best. But you're right, dramatically different from Hilton Head. Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Now to one of the toughest par 3s you're gonna find at 227 yards. Just reaching the green is an accomplishment here. It's a full 90 yards uphill from the black tees to the putting surface. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, that's out, but not his best right there. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at the par 3. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across. There, this hole's only 383 yards, and it won't even really play its distance. But, of course, you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway.
And this is going to wind up just fine. That, the first fairway he's hit so far. It is on the short stuff here at the 4th. Now, from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nope. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at 1 over. Now to the par 5 fifth hole. Cut it over the ridge here, Frank?
Well, if you can, if you dare. And there is actually a stream here. I know we're in the middle of a desert, but if you can clear that stream, that's the main thing. This is a crazy-looking tee shot because it looks like you want to go down that left, down that canyon area, but if you don't know the exact distance you fly the ball, then you're going to be in lots and lots of problems. Those collection of 3 bunkers down the right side, as long as you can avoid that, then that second shot to this par 5, that's not overly long, it's just under 500 yards, is certainly reachable. Second shot will play uphill to a elevated green with, once again, 3 different levels.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Yeah, it's not in the thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number 1. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
Four feet, all that's left for birdie. Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, here at the 6, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 fifth hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dogleg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot play just a fraction uphill. And this green, well, it's got more humps and hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
128 yards to the front, 135 to the hole. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
I like the looks of this one.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
A great opportunity here for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Now on to the par 4 7th hole. Is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and that's put all this water in front of the green. It would take a mammoth tee shot, and that's something like 300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. Is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie, and that's going to make that second shot that much harder.
Now the approach shot to the 7th, and Frank, this one will get the player's attention.
It will. It'll be just a short iron in here, but a lot's going to depend on whether your lie is uphill, downhill, or if you manage to get it in the flat, then the shot becomes much easier. As you can see, the green's not very deep, so once again, be so precise with your yardage, because if you do, you'll be well rewarded here at 7. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. That looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at level par. Frank, I really like this hole, the par 3/8 here at Wolf Creek.
It measures just under 250 yards. Really what you want to know is, though, is the yardage just to the front edge of the green. Anything, obviously, that carries sort of 5 or 6 paces on there, then at least you've got a relatively big green to hit at. But you can see the trouble that surrounds short and left of this green, as well as just over the back.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at even par. Finishing up the front side here at Wolf Creek with the 390-yard par 4 9th. Bit of a breather here. Time to pull out the big stick and let it rip. Find the fairway, and a birdie is definitely in play. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. Starting the backside here at Wolf Creek with a 472-yard par 4 10th. One of the rare, relatively flat tee shots. Lake and bunkers on the left, brush on the right, but the landing area is wider than it looks, so anywhere on the short stuff is good. This one's starting a little bit right.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is definitely coming from his left, just slightly down the slope.
got it there, but not quite on target. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. We're here at the downhill par 3 11th hole. Frank, it's 215 yards from the back tee.
This hole certainly is not for the faint of heart. When you look at that tee shot, you think, oh my God, what do I do from here? But remind yourself, it's 215 yards and really only about 160, 170 yards to green grass again. But it's 215 yards. That should be the club that you're trying to pick. Green's big enough, just persuade yourself that. Try not to look at the canyon and the desert. There is a green down there. The hole is playable.
Yeah, most folks miss it long on a downhill par 3 like this, but there, he'll come up a bit short. "14 feet to the hole. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That luck did the whole way. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Par 5, 12th, and Frank, another reminder that Wolf Creek can really be intimidating.
It can. Water down the left. They'll take a huge dent off your scorecard. A lot of fairway down the right. Somehow find that. This par 5 can be reachable into. There's still trouble to the right of this green if you get a little bit cavalier. This, without doubt, the longest green on the golf course. It's 55 yards from front to back.
This up the right side off the tee. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
This now for birdie at 12.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. That one safely in, and it's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, this is all about temptation at 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dogleg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dogleg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there. This is a tough shot here. Not only is it uphill, but it's into the wind for his second. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Oh, no. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. 14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the phone because you want to take some pictures here. Yes. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred, unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels and that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now note his second from the fairway.
159 yards left to the hole. Looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Might have overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Now to the short par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. What is this, Frank? Just a wedge or a 9-iron?
That's all, Rich, but it's very tempting to get greedy here. And, well, you pay the price, obviously, if you miss the green on the left down in those bunkers because they're, well, a good 6-7 feet below the level of the green. But with a wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go aiming at the flag?
Here we go. Okay, that one's dancing. Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. From a short par 3 to a short par 4. Just 393 yards here at the 16th, Frank.
And when you stand on this tee, this hole looks anything other than straight. Goes to the left and comes back to the right. But if you can just fixate at the green in the distance, you're actually going to look like a relatively straight par 4. And that's the way the hole should be played. Look at those first 2 bunkers that you see and just try and split those. Good tee shot here and nothing more than a wedge left into this green. Simplify it. That's the key.
Yeah, that's a beautiful tee shot. Now watch this go. It's going to trundle right on down the slope. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
huge mistake. That's motored on by.
A birdie putt now at 16.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot, foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 2 over par. We come now to a great risk-reward challenge. 562-yard par 5 17th. Good drive will roll down the hill, offering a chance to get home in 2. But if you don't get there, your ball might roll back into a lake. Good luck. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So after reaching the green in 2, this will take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle. The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Nah, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this hole on. Really, a short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 100, 70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
Oh, this is going to be way down there. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. Pretty good look here, 18 feet for eagle. Oh, how good is that? It's an eagle here at 18, and that will be an opening round of 72, even par. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that, but look at the leaderboard. The rest of the field, they didn't have a problem.
So that should just about do it. For all of us at EA Sports, thanks for spending some time with us on the road to the Masters.